Hello. Welcome back to the stream. Can everyone hear me? I wanted to bring to your attention that we have earned some trading cards, which I did not know was a thing in Dream Daddy, but we have a few here. Yes, indeed. Happy Pride, Mr. T. To celebrate, let's play some Dream Daddy. It is White Claw season. It is Pride. We are back in action.
It's White Claw Wednesday.
It's White Claw Wednesday. I did. I said gay daddy rights. Which one is the most recent of these? 857. Okay. What's everyone been up to? It's been a very long time. Sorry, I was reading the thing. So where did we leave off with Dream Daddy? It has been, according to the loading screen, since April. Since we have booted up Dream Daddy. We were at a cookout, and we had decided... Congratulations, Mr. T. So we decided, okay, Joseph is out. I think we had the vampire daddy was in the running. The jock daddy was in the running. And the barista daddy were in the runnings, if I'm remembering correctly. What are you doing in the middle of nowhere, Ray? Alright, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Oh, shit. I forgot David had a stupid-ass voice. Sorry, David. It was like, Oh, the cats are running around. Man, it's so wild. He's not Southern. What did he sound like? Civil's here, Civil. I've missed you. Man, it's so wild. All his dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Was that it? Matt is the barista. And I don't remember what he sounded like. Was it like, the English teacher was British. He'll just be normal. Kind of nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. He was like a surfer. Craig. He was in the running, I believe. We're all happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Shut up, David. Tubular. This is Chopper.
He's 2 years old.
Chopper is 2 years old. Hugo was British. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the other kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Joseph... What did Joseph sound like? Was he like... No, that was Amanda. Amanda was the Valley Girl. Joseph was... Hey, why don't you add us... No, that's the Valley Girl. He sounded... Joseph. What do we want Joseph to sound like? Everyone vote now. Also, like, what's everyone up to? What's the word? Tell me what's happening. And while you guys vote on what Joseph should sound like, or put in your recommendations, not really vote, I will do my plug. Hi, welcome. If you are new to the channel, my name is Ellen. I make media critique videos, sort of, and I sometimes stream video games. I'm not a gaming channel though, so don't be expecting that. My most recent video was a super relaxed fit vid about some media that I've recently enjoyed, and my next video, which will be dropping next Friday, he can't be Eastern European because that's the vampire. Sorry. My next video, which will be dropping next Friday, is about kaijus, like Godzilla, and existential dread and the end of the world, basically. So look forward to that. That'll be next week. If those things sound like they're up your alley, why not subscribe and like the stream, and yeah, that's the plug. Oh, links to Patreon and merch are in the link tree down below. That's yeah. The plug is done now. I kind of like JoJo anime voice, like Dio. Hey. I can't do it though. No, because Craig is a surfer dude. Oh, Mr. T is going to be making YouTube videos. So when he starts doing that, or they start doing that, check that out. Why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it. So if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Sorry guys, I'm texting my brother about Degrassi. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? Okay, what are we doing? I mean, I got a burger in me. I felt like I was at a networking event, or wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. Everyone vote. All right, first vote was from Civil, and they voted networking event. He, him, good to know. Wanted to make sure. I'm gonna get LinkedIn notifications out of this. I just know it. You don't think it's nice that people want to connect with you? Not when their affection jams up my inbox. Metaphorically speaking. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. That's definitely a thing though. Never bring veggie plates. No one eats them. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah. I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No. I've never done that, and I never will do that. Okay. Do you have plans tonight? My plans were kinda to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. Big, goofy movie vibes. Damn, your kid's growing up and you can't handle it. Single father. This is basically a goofy movie dating sim. Alright, vote. Work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep for, or throw a party. I'm thinking throw a party. I think David's the partying type of dad. Have you seen his nose ring? Actually, I might make a executive decision. And I think I might say throw a party. Gee, Max. Real rager. All the other dads in the neighborhood are invited. I can't do it. I'll see if I can get you a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking tight and you may have to wait in line. I know the guy at the door. I'll get in, no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Oh, I don't get to actually have a party? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. That sounds delicious. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. Happy Pride. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I sent a text. My bet is that Amanda is with the vampire guy's son, I think. Was that the emo one? Yeah, I think that's who she's with. Hey, kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon, unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. David does have a crush on Chapman. I just decided that. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I've earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again. And my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I am really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who she was even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. I'm glad she's okay too. I was getting nervous. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa. We're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Tad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I don't think he is overreacting, though. She could have responded. Vote no on your phones. Could have she responded? Are we overreacting? But, like, yeah, he's a cool dad. I don't know. Actually, here's the next question. I don't like your attitude. I have a right to be concerned, or I was scared. I think I was scared is a good one. I think that'll tug at the heartstrings. I'm going to go with I was scared. You weren't responding. And it was just like when your mom, oh, I see. Sad. I had to stop myself from tearing up. Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. Damn, this is like a sad game. I thought this was like a fun game. You really scared me. Just don't do that again. All right. I'm going to go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? Philadelphia, that's good. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it, and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, okay, let's see. I'm sorry for freaking out on you. I trust you to make good choices. Or good. Good is passive aggressive. I'm not going to do good. I'm not going to do good. One of these two. Let's pick between these two. Because I don't like the passive aggressiveness. Okay, trust. I trust you to make good choices. I still thought about it, and I'll give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Sexy? Oh my god, I forgot her last name is Sexy. That's funny. Team Sexy. That's also uncomfortable. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. All right, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Team Sexy does sound like a new t-shirt idea. I will message Ray about that when he is not apparently in the middle of nowhere. Yes, I love it. I love it. Someone who is in the Patreon Discord, please put that in the merch ideas channel. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a dad book profile on my own. All right. I'll hope you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together to talk about fatherhood. All right, Pops. We gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Ooh, let's make our Dad Book profile. Team Sexy booty shorts. I like it. On a Friday night, I'm most likely to. Lots of votes are going to be happening here. Polish and sort my coin collection. Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel. Torment my children with dad puns. And sink into blissful oblivion. I was thinking the same thing, Sybil, though. I was like, so you're going to make her late to school. She's probably going to get some sort of a punishment from it. And to make our dating profile? Okay, we got one for torment children. Tegan's here! Hey, Tegan. I thought you weren't going to make it. Hey, what do you think David Sexy does on a Friday night? We got a torment children. Anyone else? If no one else votes, it's going to be torment children. I was thinking he's a History Channel kind of guy, but okay, we got 2 torment children's and 1 sleep. Oh, and 1 history. Okay, well, torment children wins because it got majority vote. So, if you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. I'm thinking Castaway on DVD. That's, you know what? We're not voting this time. I'm choosing Castaway on DVD. This is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship. Ooh, this one's spicy. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top tier grillmanship, and comfortable with crying. I'm liking crying. Okay, we got one for tennis shoes, one for crying. Anyone else? My vote is for crying. Street smarts. Again, we're like tying it up. Lawn does equal class traitor. We're not going with that one. Well, technically we have 2 votes for crying because I voted for crying. So, but strong dad arms are good. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do crying. I'm sorry. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals. Salty boat captain. Pro skater who is also an astronaut. A good father. The president of space. So it's either the pro skater who is also an astronaut or the president of space. Those are the 2 that I'm letting you choose from. Okay, we got 1 for president of space. Okay, space president. We got 2 votes for space president. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries. Sean Connery's entire filmography. Anything on Laserdisc. Romantic comedies. Whatever will make me cry. Old comedies that haven't aged well. I was thinking Laserdisc too, Mr. T. Oh, but whatever will make me cry is also fun. Let's do... See... Again, I'm being pulled a million different directions. Laserdisc and Weeping is a very good synthwave album. Okay, Laserdisc. What's your ideal date? Napping together. Doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together. Eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. Trying to geocache, but getting, hopefully, lost. Arson. Being emotionally vulnerable. I need to vote arson. I'm sorry. I am pulling the dictatorship. It is arson because that is a very funny answer. What do you never leave home without? What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, a book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my cripplingly low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home. Sometimes. I like all of these. I'll let you guys vote. Low self-esteem, cardigan. Low self-esteem. Okay, we got 2 low self-esteems. A cool knife. Okay. And a cardigan. So right now, I am between cool knife and low self-esteem. Low self-esteem got the most votes. So in the name of democracy, there's a lot of questions. I spent a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories. How proud I am of my child. Potential ends of the world. I like that one. If I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill. When I can get my next cup of coffee. Lawnmower modifications. I'm really thinking potential ends of the world. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pull the dictatorship. That was it. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. She's still here? I thought she went to school. Yeah. Oh, sorry. That's Amanda's voice. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay. I promise I'll make some friends. Friends. I know! I'm holding her up from school so she can help me build a dating profile. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. Oh shit, guys, who are we talking to? Oh, Robert was in there too. I forgot about Robert. Who are we talking to? I think the ones that we had narrowed it down to was Craig, Matt, Damien, and Robert, I believe. Amanda is cute. She is cute. So yeah, let's who should we chat with? Okay, we gotta vote for Matt. Gotta vote for Matt or Damien. Anyone else got a hot take? Because if not, we're probably gonna go Matt. Oh, we got a Damien. Oh, we're tied. Matt and Damien. Which means I'm the tiebreaker, huh? Unless it's... Oh, no, Matt wins. Oh, we're not talking to him. We're just reading. Okay. Let's read about him. He is an avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find him most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with his amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. On a Friday night, he is most likely to be perfecting his cold brew setup, one drip at a time, baby. If he had one thing to take with him on a desert island, it would be fine tunes to pass the days away. His turn-ons are multi-instrumentalism. What did he want to be when he grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. He's living his dream. We love to see it. His favorite movie genre is shit with subtitles. Ellen also watches a lot of shit with subtitles. I'm not sure if David Sexy does, but Ellen does. His ideal date is going to an animal shelter and seriously considering adopting a cat. I like that. That's cute. He never leaves home without his headphones. Both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. Damn. He spends a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it's a bad idea? Okay, so after reading the profile, do we want to talk to Matt on Dad Book? I think he's cute. He's a little hipstery. I think he might be a little pretentious, but I think he's cute. To be honest, I think they're all a little pretentious. Is there one that's not pretentious? We're gonna message him. I navigate to Matt's Dad Book page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the BBQ. We should definitely hang out soon. You free later? minute or two later, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Was he like, hey dude, no, that's Craig. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. No, that's Craig. Damn it. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Want to come out? What's a Soundgarden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pup, or PUP, is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever. Let's get out of our comfort zone. I log off of Dadbook and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remembered the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed fans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Damn, I spent a whole school day on Dadbook? Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Oh no, did Damien's bastard son break up with her? Hey, what's wrong, Panda? Oh, nothing. I'm fine. She's not fine, but also give her space if she wants space. I just got sad because I realized that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously, despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. Oh, so Damien's bastard son did not break up with her. I think it's just yet another thing that we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. Okay. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. That is pretty messed up. I'm thinking, are you sure that's all you're upset about is the way to go. Because you have to tell me what's actually wrong is a little aggressive. And that's pretty messed up is ignoring the issue. Any objections? Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Are you sure? Okay. If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to kick someone's butt. Only a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Let let me put on a cup of words. Words. Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. No, seriously, Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been to one since you were born. Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh God. I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time. Dad, it was so much more than that, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your trapper keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. No, this is a different kind of concert, Amanda. This is like a hip indie... This is... Well, it's a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band. Like DIY gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad. Give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk? Proto-punk? C-punk? Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said they're Canadian punk. Oh, yeah. You'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. That's where you are wrong, David. Those are the core tenets of the punk scene. Listen, you ever go to a punk show? Some of the nicest people you ever meet. I swear by it. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. Yes, Amanda. Accurate. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. I love Amanda. What I'm trying to say is just enjoy the music. That's it. I mean, yeah. It's not like you're going to jump into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it. And definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterward where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. I show up at the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front, locking the door of the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Okay. Well, it's been a while. Yes, of course. I definitely know what I'm talking about. Or, ready. I was born ready. I'm okay with all 3 of these options, so you guys vote. If no one votes, I'm going for the middle one. Okie dokie. Middle one it is. You better believe it, fellow live music lover. Grab those ticks and let's mosh that new... What? New? Short for venue, you know? Where you go to see dope certs. Are you just making this stuff up right now? We got hearts! We got hearts from Matt! Aw, man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and scream cries? Yeah. I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong. But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang out with me, David, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question. Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Sorry. It was just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. Hey, don't bash scene music. That's confusing. You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I am suddenly aware of my mortality. When were all the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it. A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too. I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap? That's my favorite thing to do. Guys, I think I'm falling in love with Matt. He's cute. A couple other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell, hey, as well. Also, someone Google C-punk right now because I also want to listen to C-punk. Also, just as a heads up, I am probably going to be ending this around 9, because that's about the hour mark. So just as a heads up, we will be winding down in about 10 minutes. Yeah. Matt waves and hugs a couple people. But also someone Google C-punk before I end this. He seems really in his element here. Matt turns his attention back to me. I'm so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. C-punk is a subculture that originated on Tumblr in 2011. It is associated with an aquatic-themed style of fashion, 3D net art, iconography, and allusions to popular culture of the 1990s. So it's not music. It's a like an aesthetic thing. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him. Seems like you're a popular guy out here. Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot. But it's times like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. I agree, Sam. I agree. I wanted it to be music like punk sea shanties was what I was imagining. So I'm a little bummed about that. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. Matt, we have that in common. And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. God damn it, where do I put my tongue? See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes, and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait. We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Ha! Let's check out the merch. Sea punk. What does it sound like? What is sea punk? Listen, tell me, describe it. Describe it to me. Oh shit, who's this guy? Matt and I walk over to a small booth in a corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up. Get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrements a discerning connoisseur of a considerable taste might want. You! I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yeah, you. You look like a fella who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pop, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? Tally-ho, good sir. Please stop yelling at me. What are we voting for? This will probably be the last vote of the evening. Chill electronica. So not the punk sea shanties I was hoping for. Yeah, I was thinking tally-ho too. Well, see here, fine shopkeep. Your enthusiastic salesmanship has aroused my interest and suspicion in equal parts. How can I, a consumer of the finer goods in life, trust your wares to be true of spirit? Fine question from a discerning patron. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. The teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt? Day by day, my man. They do that thing where they high-five, but also it turns into a hug. Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I can make that connect. And have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud? That's David. Thought I'd bring out a concert pal. El Storm, a pirate-themed metal band. Now that does pique my fancy. Pablo leans close to Matt. Is David cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude. I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy 2 pats on the back, as is customary in our society for 2 people you don't know super well but still want to be friendly to. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man. When we were starting our Witch House band, when are we starting our Witch House band? You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know, a vacant veil would have slayed. Matt, you should get back into the game. It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close. Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and pick up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start with the show. Oh no, these guys. Oh, what? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks! I put the earplugs in, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So, you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Are we going to try again or drop it? Let's try again. So, you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Let's do it again. So, you... Yeah. We got more hearts. Matt turns his attention to the show. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing this same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out. Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to. Yeah. He sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers, and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concertgoers, I realized I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly, a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt. Guys! Oh no. I'm falling for Matt a little bit. Almost lost you, buddy. Woo! I got really nervous for a second there. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back towards the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. Guys, he's so sweet. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh? Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So, you go to concerts a lot? Yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way that you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee. Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeeze my way out of the crowd towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever going to find Matt now? Okay, we're going to finish our date with Matt. Ooh, there's a mini game here. And then we're gonna log off. Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths. How do I move? Go. Ah! Uh-oh. I didn't know there was gameplay! Oh shit, Pup slaps. Give me a heart. Ah! I'm not doing very well. Ooh, this song is good. Okay, that's the stage. Where is Matt? Oh, there's multiple stages. Woo! Give me the heart. Oh! I'm not killing it. Oh! Give me the heart. Oh! I don't know if you guys can hear this music, but it's good. Pup is good. Oh my god, I only have 30 seconds. Matt, where are you? Ah! Ah! Oh no, I fell off. I wiped out. Rank A, keep away from Johnny. So does it not matter? Oh, it doesn't matter. After searching and searching, I realize it's impossible. I'll never be able to find Matt in this sea of subculture. I guess I'll just camp out here. I watch Pup set by my lonesome out next to a bunch of hip 20-somethings. I can tell they're judging my clothes, and I want so badly to grab them by the shoulders and explain the usefulness of utility pockets. But I try to focus on the concert. I'm sorry you can't hear the music. It's good. Look it up on YouTube. Say, I don't know, Dream Daddy Pup song. See, but he didn't get to watch it with Matt because I didn't make it. Oh my god, I suck. I wish Matt were here. I do too. The show finally ends, and I wait for Matt outside. After a minute or two, Matt spots me. Dude, you sure are a sight for sore eyes. Sorry I lost you back there. It's all good. Wasn't it a great show? Totally. Would have been more fun with you, though. Well, next time, we'll just have to hold hands the whole time so we don't lose each other, huh? Ah! Oh no, I love them! I laugh. Am I blushing? You hungry? Starving. Follow me. Matt and I walk to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth. So there I am in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. I'm sold on Matt too, but this is our first date. We need to do the other ones and make sure. But Matt's looking very good right now. He's lumbering toward me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. Bought me a beer afterward, and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you worked it out. Yeah, man. Just goes to show you that punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So, how did you get to see all these amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa! Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of these people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid. Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on his own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. That's really nice of you. Thanks. Us single parents really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy. It'll be loud, and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think that would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together. Like what? Fashion, consumerism, or big-budget remakes of foreign films. I'm gonna say, he seems like I'm gonna say consumerism. Why do we gotta get up early the day after Thanksgiving and line up to buy things? Why can't we just, share things? Comrade, you're speaking of dangerous things here. Hell yeah. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man, being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to. Yeah, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Mac gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Tegan, I'm in love with Matt too. He is making a very convincing argument. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert, and I've never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to. You know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably gonna feel it in my knees in the morning. Ha! You and me both. I, don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. No, we need to go on other dates. Before we commit, we need to go on other dates. We can't pick the first one. I'm glad. All right, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. I'm blushing. Oh my god, he called me cool. Matt called me cool. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops. How was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Manda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. Alright, and with that, we had a very successful date with Matt. Oh. Daddy points. Oh my god, we only ranked a B? Oh no. Oh no. Well, it's okay. It's okay. We'll go on another date and it'll be fine. We only ranked a B. Okay, fine. Fine. B is, it's not bad. B is not bad. Yeah. So today was good. We went on a date with a hunky commie, who's into indie music. We set up our dating profile. It was good. Yeah. So I'm gonna wrap things up. I'm gonna do my usual plugging things at the end. Yeah. If you haven't seen it yet, last Friday I did a video, super low key, about basically things that I enjoy, media and stuff. Next Friday I'm gonna get back into the regular swing of things with a video about old kaiju movies, like Godzilla, Mothra, and stuff like that, and what I think they have to say about existential anxieties, which is sure to be fun. If you want to support the channel, there are links to Patreon and merch down in the link tree in the description. Patrons get access to the Discord. Supposedly they get blooper reels, if I ever get around to actually making one this month. And credit at the end of videos, which is super fun. Yeah. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I am also looking forward to the kaiju video. Thank you, Mr. T. Have a good weekend. Stay frosty. Thanks for coming by. Next stream, we'll see. I might be refreshing some of the usual series I do, or I might bring in something new. Like, I know we had talked about Persona 4. I've been playing The Witcher. We might hop onto that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yes, you guys are the best. Stay frosty. Stay sexy. Bye.